In 2026, the global naval power dynamics are shifting rapidly, and one of the primary reasons is the formidable rise of China's underwater military capabilities. The Chinese military submarine force has undergone a massive transformation, positioning the People's Liberation Army Navy or Plano as one of the most powerful maritime forces in the world. With a mix of stealth, speed, firepower, and strategic positioning, China's 2026 submarine fleet is a game-changer in both regional and global military calculations. Let's dive deep into the mechanics, evolution, strategy, and future potential of China's 2026 submarine fleet. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the technology, the ambition, and the global consequences. As of 2026, China's submarine fleet is estimated to be the second largest in the world, right behind the United States. With over 75 submarines, including both nuclear-powered and diesel-electric models, the fleet combines quantity with increasing quality. China is no longer just reverse engineering old Soviet tech. Instead, it is developing cutting-edge platforms, including stealthy attack submarines, long-range missile submarines, and drone-assisted underwater warfare technologies. At the core of China's underwater deterrence is the Jin class, or Type 094 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines. These submarines represent China's second strike capability, a crucial aspect of its nuclear deterrent. Equipped with submarine-launched ballistic missiles, they have the ability to launch nuclear attacks from underwater positions thousands of kilometers away. In 2026, new upgrades in the Type 094B variant have further improved acoustic quieting, radar-absorbent coating, and improved sonar systems. These enhancements make them harder to detect and track, especially by US or Japanese ASW systems. Complementing the Jin class is the newer Type 096, which is still shrouded in some mystery. However, credible sources suggest it is equipped with advanced noise reduction technologies and a larger missile payload. Reports also indicate that the missile has intercontinental range and multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles or MIRVs, giving China credible second strike capabilities from hidden locations under the sea. This submarine is a leap toward strategic nuclear parity with the United States and Russia. But the story doesn't end with nuclear deterrence. China's nuclear-powered attack submarines like the Type 093B Shang class and its rumored successor, the Type 095, are rapidly evolving into true hunter-killers. The Type 095, in particular, is believed to rival U.S. Virginia-class submarines in noise reduction, sonar capability, and weapons loadout. These are armed with anti-ship cruise missiles, torpedoes, and possibly hypersonic weapons in the near future. China is also mastering air-independent propulsion, (AIP), for its conventional diesel-electric submarines. The Type 039A Yuan class is among the most advanced non-nuclear subs globally. Its slow acoustic signature and AIP system allow it to remain submerged for extended periods, making it ideal for operations in the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. In 2026, China has deployed a new Yuan-class variant with even more efficient lithium-ion batteries, borrowed from the latest trends in EV technology. Interestingly, there's a direct overlap between advancements in car battery technology and submarine energy systems. Just as electric vehicles rely on energy-dense, fast-charging batteries, so do the latest submarines for extended submerged operation without surfacing. This cross-pollination of military and civilian technologies is accelerating China's pace of innovation. China's undersea fleet also integrates unmanned underwater vehicles UUVs and autonomous drone submarines. These AI-driven platforms can perform surveillance, mine laying, and even attack roles without putting human lives at risk. In 2026, China's defense industry has revealed the Shadow Ray UUV, a stealthy, torpedo-shaped drone capable of deep-sea reconnaissance and even limited offensive capabilities. It operates on a combination of sonar mapping, inertial navigation, and satellite AI command inputs. The operational doctrine behind these submarines is equally important. China's submarine fleet is not just a show of force, it's a strategic instrument. With disputed areas in the East China Sea, South China Sea, and the Taiwan Strait, these vessels act as both shield and sword, deterring adversaries while collecting intelligence and maintaining underwater dominance. In terms of tactics, Chinese subs in 2026 use bastion strategy areas, particularly around Hainan Island. Protected by surface ships, aircraft, and shore-based missile systems, these waters serve as safe zones where Chinese subs can operate freely while remaining hidden from enemy detection. Within these bastions, submarines train, patrol, and prepare for strategic deployment, particularly for nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarines which require absolute stealth. Additionally, China's integration of satellite and seabed surveillance networks allows its submarines to benefit from real-time oceanographic data, enemy movement tracking, and underwater communications. Think of it as an undersea version of GPS and radar combined, where AI processes incoming sonar and magnetic signals to guide subs with high efficiency. What sets the 2026 Chinese submarine force apart is its self-reliance and homegrown technological ecosystem. Previously dependent on Russian or European components, China now designs and manufactures its own sonar arrays, periscopes, hull materials, torpedoes, and even advanced propulsion units. The use of quiet pump jet on the latest demonstrates an engineering maturity long absent in Chinese naval programs. From a production standpoint, China's military shipyards in Huludao, Wuhan, and Shanghai are operating at full tilt. The modular shipbuilding method reduces construction time, allowing the Navy to commission several new submarines annually. Intelligence estimates suggest that China could have over 90 submarines by 2030, with at least 12 being nuclear-powered. From a strategic competition lens, the US, Japan, Australia, and India are closely monitoring these developments. The AUKUS pact between the US, UK, and Australia aims to counterbalance China's growing undersea footprint. The Indo-Pacific region is becoming increasingly crowded with anti-submarine aircraft, patrol drones, sonar arrays, and satellite surveillance, all aimed at countering planned submarines. Despite these efforts, China's focus remains clear: deny enemy access near its shores and project limited power in open oceans. While it's not seeking to match the global presence of the US Navy just yet, it is building toward a credible blue water navy, with submarines playing a crucial role. Let's not forget the human element. In 2026, China is focusing on submarine crew training, investing heavily in simulators and psychological endurance programs. Operating submariners, especially nuclear-ones, requires not just technical expertise but extreme discipline and focus. China has expanded its submarine officer corps and introduced advanced training programs based on NATO and Russian models. Backed by a $230 billion annual defense budget, China's submarine fleet is evolving rapidly. The focus is on quality over quantity, stealth over speed, and strategic positioning over reckless power projection. And all of this is happening while China continues to expand its civilian maritime infrastructure, dual-use shipbuilding yards, and global port access through its Belt and Road Initiative. By 2026, China is not just preparing for potential conflict, it's establishing a new underwater order in the Indo-Pacific. The Chinese submarine fleet has become a silent force beneath the waves, one that has the potential to alter the course of future naval engagements and power balances. As we look into the future, several trends stand out. First, hypersonic torpedoes are under development, promising speeds of up to 200 knots using supercavitation technology. China's Tsunami project, though secretive, hints at this futuristic capability. Second, AI-enabled swarm tactics are being tested where a group of autonomous mini-subs coordinate attacks on enemy fleets. And finally, the integration of quantum communication for submarines promises unhackable, real-time coordination even at extreme depths. While the world watches the rise of aircraft carriers and fighter jets, it's beneath the ocean's surface where the real game is changing. China's 2026 submarine force is no longer just a regional threat, it is a global contender. Silent, lethal, and strategically placed, these vessels could be the deciding factor in future military confrontations and diplomatic standoffs. And as military technologies continue to evolve, so too will the vehicles we drive, the batteries we use, and the systems we integrate into daily life. The same breakthroughs that power a stealth submarine's energy system may one day revolutionize the electric car sitting in your garage. In the end, the rise of China's 2026 submarine fleet is not just a story of steel and missiles, it's a story of vision, discipline, and strategic engineering. Whether this leads to deterrence, competition, or confrontation remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, the silent giants beneath the sea are now louder than ever in shaping the future of global power.